Welcome everyone to Tea and Telly. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Tonight we have a very special guest, and I wanted to do a really awesome intro, but he is having to use his cell phone right now, and I want to make sure we get him in here before it dies. And let's hope it lasts longer than my marriage. Anyway, I'm kidding. All right, good to see everybody here. Let me bring on our very special guest. Wonderful guy. Had a chance to talk to before. Kurt Arnold. Let me bring him on here with us today. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good. Good to have you here. And it sounds like I hope you're not getting wet right now because you said there was a little drizzle. Are you getting rained on right now?
Uh, Currently, the rain's holding off, but I see it coming in the
Good.
future.
Okay. Well, I don't want to keep you too long for that, but to keep it going a long time. But we have people already in the chat. You have quite the fan base, yes, sir. So I want to go ahead and welcome you now and introduce yourself for us today.
Yeah, so I'm Kurt Arnold. I'm a petty officer, first class in the Canadian Armed Forces. And my trade's cook, so yeah, I'm taking on the handle of Warship chefs, and just been exploding on Twitter. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely. I have seen that too. Very excited for you. First of all, we all love food. I know I do. That's what drew me there to you. But also very excited about the Warship Chef thing because I think a lot of people are very curious about that. I know I am jealous. I cannot be on a ship for long. I think I was on the Queen Mary for, it wasn't even going anywhere and I was all getting seasick. So I don't know how you guys do it, but you guys are awesome for it. And thank you, Canada, for letting me borrow your celebrity. Ever since I went to Canada Recycle, they've liked me, so they let me borrow you. But I am excited because your page is doing so well on Twitter, and I'm going to be putting that link in here as well because you have some wonderful things going on your page. Um, Tell me, are you still doing anything with that, or did you already do the hat thing, or is that still kind of going on?
Oh, yeah, so that's the end deployment kind of giveaway. Thank you to my rising fan base. So yeah, so we've been giving away hats. So we've got the traditional HMCS Calgary hat. Um, Here we go. So there's three of those prize packs going on. So one, you gotta go on there. You gotta like the actual one from day 13. 13 days left. That's one prize pack for that.
13 days left.
And let me grab my tickle trunk here. I grab my stuff with me. So there's also some different things that are going on with those hats. So one will give you a coin. This is the ship's coin. It's pretty cool. I've
Nice.
got the cook's coin. That one you gotta get in there. You gotta follow me. If I get 2,000 followers, that's going with a hat, which is pretty cool. That's the cook's coin. So there's
Oh,
very limited amount of cook's.
nice.
That was made by one of
That's
our
gonna happen
sailors.
in no time. Really? Was it? Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
mine that pretty sweet. She's actually a tattoo artist as well, so that's pretty cool. She's
Ooh,
a great artist.
very nice.
We have our yeah, and the biggest prize I'm trying to showcase is if is this Stenson here, and see if we get it here in video properly. There we go. So this nice little cowboy hat. You want to win a
Nice.
cowboy hat? Just give away one, but I need people to use the
Nice.
hashtag. That's what I'm looking for. Getting that trending. And
Yes,
all
and
of these
it is.
all these contests are going until the 29th, the night before we get home from our 7 month deployment.
Wow, that is a one long deployment, and everybody look at that hat. Wouldn't I look fabulous in that? Very excited for that. That's I jumped on that right away, and you're going to meet that in no time. Because not long ago you didn't have very many, and all of a sudden, but bow, you're just like exploding.
When I started the trip back in January, January 26th, we went into quarantine, preparing for the COVID precautions and everything like that. I was sitting around the 150, 160 followers,
Mhm.
but as of just shy of 19, 20. So I'm getting there.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
fine, fast.
You were getting there pretty quick, because you have some amazing, supportive people out there. And I went through. You also have a YouTube, because I saw it. um, it's an awesome YouTube. It's Worship Chefs. And I was able to pull up some of the videos on there where you're just awesome to watch, and they're being funny and also giving us some really awesome cooking tips. Your page is also full of food that you do there on the ship. You are the senior chef, right?
Senior chef, yeah, senior cook, yeah.
Senior cook, and you have a great team behind you from what I could see, and one of them's actually named Gordon, right?
Gordon, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Quite
Yeah,
second in command. He's a amazing guy.
yeah, he looks like it. You guys look like a great team, and it takes a great team. And I want to say hello real quick to those in the chat. There have been here, they've been here before I was here. I was having technical difficulties, so bear with. So sorry about that, and hopefully we don't have any here. PJ, Orville Nation, thank you so much for being here. I know it's late for you. We've got Tracy there. She has been your like champion. She's like, get in there and watch him. Um, you got Warship chefs in there saying hi. The very page I was at. We got, let me see, we got, who else do we have in here? We've got Glenda. Glenda, my friend, always here to support. So thank you so much for being here. They're all saying hello. Orville Nation's flexing the guns
Yeah,
there
there you
for you. Yeah,
go. Nope.
and and Tim Possible, thank you so much for your support as well, for being here. You guys are so great, and there's a huge. You're gonna have to go back on the repeat so you can read all those awesome comments that everybody's leaving there for you. And let me see who else do we have in here. We have I think I got everybody so far. So there's probably more, and they'll get in there. But let's see, where did that chat go? Because I need to see where I need to. Oh, here it is. Okay. So you know, one of the things. PJ is going crazy with the emojis. I don't know how he's finding them all. Um, and anyway, so I was like watching your videos on the cooking, and you guys go through so much food. I want to show real quick one of the this is on the YouTube, and I'll give you guys the link. We'll drop the link here in a bit. But one of the things that it takes to store food on a ship. So let me just share this really quick. We're going to share this screen, and we're going to I'm just going to do here we go. I'm not going to do audio. I don't think this one has audio, but
Strong.
here we go. Oh, I guess I got to play it. That would help. Okay, there we go. Look at all that. That is unbelievable. That looks
Yeah,
like a party at my mama's house.
that was a big storing day. That was probably one of our larger storings, and that's only about half of what the video dumped out after halfway. So that's really only half of what was actually brought on that day.
Wow, that's only half.
Yeah, we would at
That
that point we
is
would
a
end
lot.
going out for like 3 weeks without getting stores. So
Wow. Yeah, that is amazing because wow. Okay, so that was only half. So tell me, how many people does your crew take care of?
generally we started the trip around 250. We're down a little lower now. We lost a few people along the way, so I think we're at 2.25. But yeah,
That's
3 meals a day, 7 days a week,
oh
nonstop.
my gosh. That's a lot of cooking. I can barely do it just, for myself. I'm bowl of cereal because I don't feel like cooking. That is a lot of cooking. And you just, for having to do it that many times, You go all out though. You make an art out of it. Some of the things I think PJ's putting up the your Twitter information there, so people can follow the link. But you have recipes. You have done eggs Benedict. You have just done. I mean, you've got breakfast. You've got lunch. You've got dinner. And who comes up with the menu? Do you get to do that?
So I follow a bit of a guideline. I have a standard that the food services puts out for me. But with a long trip like this, we like to create some exciting things so that we're not lost in the boredom. We want to make sure that everybody has a morale boost.
Yeah.
Sort of,
You know, food is a huge part of everybody's life anyway, but to be out at sea, gone that long, and to come up with a menu like that to keep the morale, I think you guys have shown to do a wonderful job. I mean, I'm just going to show another little clip. He has a lot of fun things. This is his YouTube page with some of the videos. I'm not going to play all of them because I want you guys to actually go there and subscribe. But they, I like the strawberry banana one. Um, in this video, he's making smoothies, and I was like, that is one massive blender. That is so you get to see what it looks like on the ship in a kitchen and get to see how he does this so you can follow along. So great tips that you are sharing with us on that. We've got some watermelon Greek salad, which I'm going to have to try because that sounds amazing.
yeah,
And
that was
also
an
the lettuce. What was that?
that watermelon one was an interesting salad to make because that's the one my
Let's
mom
show them.
sent me.
Oh,
That's
really? That's
that's the
nice.
recipe my mom sent me on a card that she had just gotten from like a in a magazine insert or something. And when it turned out to be finished, it looked nothing like the picture on the card.
They never do. I know
It looked
that.
much.
Oh, you know, well, you know what makes it difficult is I'm looking, when I'm cooking and I see a recipe and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have guests tonight, maybe couple more guests. Great, I gotta double the recipe, and here I am trying to figure out and calculate how am I gonna double this so it comes out like a you are making a huge one. So for mom to send you this recipe and you have to figure out how to make it to feed that many people, hats off to you because that is not easy. But that looks delicious. We got people in chat saying that it looks yummy. We have a question from Gap Stargate. Thanks for being here. And he's asking, what kind of chili does he make?
What kind of chili do I make? Well, we make a regular your regular chili that anybody would make. I try to make it not as spicy on board so that it appeals to more people. They have lots of hot sauces on the table, but we also do
Okay.
a turkey while. So some of the things that we do, just your Warship chef chili recipe. I guess there should be. That's Fanny there, the one who made the coin. That's her.
Oh yeah, that's
Uh,
her.
she's
Nice. Well,
our
tell her you have to tell her good job on that one. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna go into your page to try and get that coin. I would want it. So back off, everybody, because I'm gonna fight you for it. But yeah, it looks amazing, and PJ's over here saying that that the stream's gonna make people want to visit their fridge. Um, to anybody out there too, please forgive me if I miss a question. I'm trying to catch up because there's a lot of people very anxious to be here. Um, Oh, we have Tracy saying that Kurt shares gorgeous pictures of the scenery. Where is he at right now?
Okay, so let me turn around here and just kind of give you a quick view.
Hang on, let me
This is
go back to go this. Okay.
we're actually in Pearl Harbor. This is the infamous Pearl Harbor.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Let me just go back
That's
here. I'm trying to get this. Trying to stop
right
sharing.
now.
Okay, there we go. Now I want to try to get that.
Everybody can see that.
Hang on, I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get us to where it's you, but I'm having issues. Just kidding. Okay, let's try that again. All right, there we go.
Good.
Yeah, yeah, looks, yeah. Oh my goodness, look
So
at
that's
that.
Pearl Harbor.
You guys, at that sky.
On our way home.
You're on your way home. Wow, you guys have been gone for a little while, and you just had last month on the 1st was Canada Day.
It was.
Yeah. And I thought it was awesome because I was watching the people, some people's, the celebrities going on, giving their hellos and whatnots and whatnots. Hang on one second. I had it all set to go, and what did I do with it? 1 second. I wanted to show this. I thought it was kind of awesome. Hang on one moment, everybody. As instance, I think I even put down the number of 950. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Share screen here. 1 second. Okay. Wanted to share this. I loved this. Oh wait.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody heard that one.
Lauren? Yeah, Lauren was great on there.
Did the audio come through on that one or not? I don't think the audio came through on that one. Everybody here in this video, though, you got to go see it because I don't want to show everybody the whole thing because they're just going to have to go. They're just going to have to go and subscribe. But this year, he's given his hats off. And they are giving their hats off to the HMCS. And you know what? I want to ask everybody out there, do you guys, anybody out there in the chat actually know what the HMCS stands for? I'd like to see if you know that. Let me stop sharing my screen here because I wanted to bring that back to you here. Yeah, so let me see if somebody knows without going to Google. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much time, but let me tell you, it is for Her Majesty's Canadian ship. And that's the one he's with the, and so everybody in that video was given the hats off for Canada Day. So you guys are really, you guys, like I said, really loved by a lot of people out there because of what you do. But I see that this Warship chef page is just gonna it's gonna explode here because you've got a lot of fun stuff. It even has a picture of you flexing your guns as well. That's good. Yes. Yeah, that was funny. I watched that one. Yeah, you were showing your stuff there, and it's awesome that you guys have morale there, from what I can tell. Tell us a little bit more about other things that you do. It sounds like you're full with your hands full cooking most of the time, but what else do you have going on there?
Okay, so some of the things that I've actually gotten the name Section Base 5 on board, which is there's an article floating around about that where my role is to protect my area on the ship. So when we always have to be prepared for any eventuality. And so I protect the spaces around the galley, which is the kitchen. So whenever we close up to do some sort of evolution, my job is to, like I said, protect that area. So I'm looking for fires, floods, anything like that, and I'm just jumping on top of it. And because of my responses, they've given me the nickname Section Base 5, which is which there's up 4 other section bases with full teams, but it's just me and Gord and Fanny hanging out in the galley, protecting our space to make sure that we can feed another day.
That's awesome. Have you ever had to do anything at any point, or has it always been just pretty
Just
smooth sailing?
the exercise stuff, putting out
Hmm.
fake fire, stopping fake floods, but nothing
Nothing
real.
major. Get me on your ship and I'll cook, and then you'll have a fire to put out. No, I'm just kidding. um, I also saw that there's so many other things that the crew does, saving turtles and other things that are a little bit more dangerous. Maybe is it? Do you guys also stop a lot of the is it drugs and things like that?
That's what we were doing when we were in the Persian Gulf. We were stopping drug smugglers,
Yep,
just
there you go.
cut that off. But yeah, the turtle's actually pretty exciting. I like that we saw a turtle in a net. It wasn't me. It was actually somebody on the bridge. Saw the turtle in a net, and they stopped, and we took that time to actually rescue that turtle. So that was a
Nice.
event and brought the team together.
I like that. I like that a lot. I see those videos often and I'm just like, oh, yes, see somebody saying yay turtles. I absolutely love the turtles. Um, regardless of how big or small, they all play a part in making the world go round. So somebody has a question for you here. Gate, Gap Stargate, sorry about that, asking what inspired you to become a chef?
It is something I've always actually wanted to do. As a teenager, I took 2 cooking or 3 cooking classes in high school. My biggest remembrance of being baking was I saw my mom had a recipe for it was a bread teddy bear. So I thought I'd make this bread teddy bear, and it was hard as a rock. And I give up, and I wanted just to keep doing it. That was my inspiration from the beginning, just to be a cook.
Nice, just to be a cook. Yeah, that's good. At least you said, "Okay, this is horrible, but I'm going to keep at it." I'm just like, you know what? No, I don't think this right. Let me see. Somebody else had another question here too, I think. Let me just check here. Where was that question? Um, Time Prophet says I became a baker just to annoy my dad. He wanted me to be a mechanic. I'm an ex-baker now. Oh, time.
Are you? No, actually, so that's uh, I didn't do it to annoy my dad, but my dad was an Army reservist, so I became a Navy reservist. I didn't join the Army; I joined the Navy just so that it'd be something different than he was doing.
That's what we do, huh? Yeah. Um, yeah, I think I was gonna join the Navy at a high school, and then until they told me I had to be on a ship at sea, I'm like, okay, well, that's not gonna work. I'm kidding. Let's see. I misread a recipe at school and put 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper in my cheese straws. Time. Let's keep you at the kitchen, okay?
I,
So after all that cooking that you do, when you're home, you're like, I'm done. Somebody else cook for me.
no, I do about 80 to 90 cooking at home. I got 4
Yeah,
kids.
poor
Yeah,
kids.
4 mouths to feed. They're all 3 of them are teenagers. One's just on the brink, and
Oh my
yeah, they did.
goodness.
But I've been teaching them to cook so that they can feed me.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's what Mama said she had us around. um, let me see. I have a question from. Um, oh wait, thanks for serving Cruella. All branches of the military.
All clear.
So these are the kind of messages I see people leaving all the time. And also said his brother is a Marine. And PJ has a question. What are some of your specialties?
Well, if you've been watching my tweets long enough, it's I love the bake shop. So I love baking, and I love just creating. I find that just taking a recipe and just tweaking it a bit and making it a little better. Yeah, so I love making my white white chocolate cranberry scones. That's probably my specialty
Ah,
right
yes,
now. In the mouth,
yes.
the oven.
That
Yeah.
sounds delicious. Um, let's see. What? Poor kids are better than time, time, time. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good question. Question from Nova Scotia. What kinds of things do you get to do in your downtime? Congrats on almost being home. Thank you, Tracy, for your questions.
Okay, Tracy. Yeah, so I'm a avid board gamer. So and luckily this trip I found a handful of people in my mess that I've been able to play board games with. So we've been rocking the board games almost every night. Um,
Nice.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know, a lot of the people on here are our family, so to say. We're all gamers, whether it's computer or board. So I am sure they're going to want to find out what kind of games you're into and see what you got going on there. Let me see. Someone asked. Oh, we have another person in this chat. Archer, thank you so much for your question.
Oh
Would you?
man, a cook off. Who would I want to take in a cook off? I don't know how I would do in a cooking competition. Yeah, maybe take on my island compatriot Chef Michael Smith from PEI, but I've only met him in person once, so that'd be kind of an interesting take, I think.
Yeah, it would be. Do you guys ever compete at all? Like, are there any kind of
Uh, there are some. I've never been involved in any like professional competitions.
mhm.
A few years back when we were doing a Great Lakes tour, going up the Great Lakes on the Ville de Quebec, I was in Ottawa and there was a chef there that came on board and we had a little chowder making competition. It was fun, but then the ship voted on it and I lost, but that's okay. I think my boss, who broke the tie, kind of was partial and didn't want to seem like it was favoritism toward me.
Right.
So
I can
yeah.
understand that. I can understand that. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm afraid to see what Time Profit has to say right now.
Yeah, they were watching that down below. Don't worry, they're watching that in the mess. We started watching 51st Dates, and then they went to Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and now they're on Pearl Harbor. I'm not in there. I'm out here with
Don't
you.
blame
I'm
you.
bored.
That'd be like me on a plane watching something about a plane. And, no, no.
Snakes
Uh,
flying.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's so good to see. I told you there was going to be a lot of people very interested in both everything because about
Okay.
your cooking, about the ship. And so I'm trying to see what other questions I have missed here because we got a lot of people asking. Oh. Yes, I know, PJ. I didn't have audio on that. I kind of did some of that on purpose so that people can actually go to there and see it themselves because I want to capture him before he gets soaked in rain and lose connection here. Let me see. What else did I miss here? Give me 1 second. Let's see. I'm a qualified baker. Did 2 years at Bakery College. Um, what are you asking now? Hi, time. Let me see. Oral's already saying he's hungry. Let me see.
You want me to take that one? Okay, I can take that one. We do what we can. Sometimes the ship is this trip has been really good. Like we haven't had a lot of rough seas, so icing a cake's not an issue. If the seas are rough, we just don't ice the cake. We pipe the cake, or we just make pour icing and pour it on. There's really other ways around it. Yeah, we
Right.
adapt. And if the sea is too rough, I always bring on some frozen desserts just to allow for that
Just to allow.
contingency.
I would be like, put in a bowl, I'll just dip it in. I don't care. It's
Yeah,
gonna taste the
right.
same, right?
People and people get sick and you lose a couple cooks here and there because they gotten sick, and so you just adapt and overcome.
Yeah, I bet. I seriously don't know how you guys do it. So hats off to you guys for that. And then PJ's asking or saying we'll see instructional videos or on recipes in the future.
Yeah, I'd say if I'm going to do some Warship Chef at home stuff, like if I do it from home, and you'll see more of that. Um, Time is an issue here on ship, uploading videos and stuff. So some of the I haven't really updated a lot of YouTube lately, but I'm home for a month and a half at least. So there, I may take some more time, and maybe you'll see the Warship Chef and his kids. Who knows?
That would
Um,
be awesome.
yeah.
They can help you cook. Yeah, you're used to cooking for a lot of people, and your kids are grown and plenty. I bet no problem keeping up there. Uh, Let me see. PJ's given the hand clap for that answer. And then, do you keep frozen dough on the ship?
Uh, I don't keep my money in the freezer. Um,
Right,
We do bring on the pretty much the only dough I bring on that's frozen is my pizza dough. Yeah,
your pizza dough.
pizza
Mm-hmm.
dough. I like a good pizza dough. It's got to be pre-sheeted pizza dough, and it works out really well every time. They love it. I can stuff the crust if I want to. If I don't want to, I don't have to.
Mm. Oh, you know what? I was going to ask you before I forget. Oh God, that sounds good now. I saw that you were making a veggie something or other, and you had like a non-meat meat. What was that exactly? Because I've been kind of going and dabbling in that myself.
Yeah, so we've been picking up Beyond Meat is generally what
Hmm.
we. Some of the stuff we pick up. Ives also makes a brand of meat, veggie ground round that we use. So those are the two kind of brands that we've been using on board, and the people that do eat that enjoy it.
You know what? I just started doing that Beyond Beef, and it is good. And you can't tell. I mean, you can. I made Italian last night and used it, and I was like, this is pretty good.
You just
So
don't
yeah,
tell people.
no, you don't, because yeah, they cry
It's a
about that.
mental break. It's
Yeah,
a mental.
exactly. Archer said, thanks for answering the question. And someone, Glenda, Beyond Me is pretty good. It is actually. It is actually not as dry as ground beef. I don't know what it's like in Canada, but here the meat seems a little dry. So the Beyond Beef is nice. I was just wondering if you made your own homemade version of that.
No.
Let me see. Yeah, she says, and it's not full of wet
Wheat.
and soy
I'm assuming,
protein.
I'm assuming she means wheat and soya proteins.
Yeah,
Meat.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Let me see what else is I going to ask you real quick. I'm looking at the time because I don't want to keep you for too long. If you have to go, you let me know because I don't want to overdo it.
Nothing
I'm
going
just
on
making.
right this second.
Okay. 1 second. Kurt, I just found out like I don't know a couple weeks ago where how to see the comments. So I'm like I'm all excited now. Now I'm trying to just catch up to
No
make
worries.
sure I didn't miss anybody's questions. Let me see. Oh, LDG is here. Hey there, LDG. Wonderful guy. I like going to his channel. I'm so glad he came over to say hi here with us. Thanks so much for being here. We are all a huge geek community, and so it's a pretty big family here. That's why I was excited to have you here because I would love to see your channel grow, and I better see some new subscribers. Let me see. I need to grab that link real quick so that I can share that. I don't know if PJ is still here to do that for me because he's been helping me. So I'm going to put down the link to the. Did I put it in there? I don't remember
Yes,
if
sir.
I did or not. Okay, good. Okay. So there's a link to the YouTube, and please, guys, subscribe. Get them famous. Get them on there. Um, I think you're gonna enjoy it. There's lots of different things in the video, things that people would be curious about the crew, and the ship and the food and tips, especially your tip on how to cut up turnips. You're like, "Mom told me this way," and her way was good, but
Yeah, I've
yes.
learned.
Yeah, PJ's still here. He said, "Make sure that you sub to Kurt. Please do so." And let me see what did.
No, I have not.
He said no. He has not. Uh, and let's see. Oh, Tracy's already subscribed. Thank you, Tracy, for doing so. I keep missing. Keep trying to get this comment. That's right. Miss Glenda, you were awesome about that. Likes and comments and shares help the channel grow. Make sure you let everybody know about the giveaways he's having. I have myself shared and shared those as well, retweeted. I think last time I went to your page, I was like, he has how many followers now? You were just really getting there. Yeah. And so let's see. What now? Time, time. What are you doing now?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of your hands. I like bake to mix. That's what they're for, right?
Right.
So as long as they're
And
washed.
yeah, as long as they're washed, whatever. And also don't know a thing about measuring cups and measuring things. I just do you use that thing too? Handful of this, pinch
Uh,
of.
sometimes I sometimes I have my secrets. There's no weighing on ship, right? You can't use a scale. So when someone says a pound, you have to know what a pound looks like in cups, and you have to be able to transfer. And so there's a little bit of math behind it. So you do have to know a little bit of that.
Yeah,
But,
I can
it's
imagine
fine.
that. PJ, great content, Kurt. And then I think the algorithm is happy. And Tracy is just a go-getter for your channel and your Twitter. Make sure. And the time saying over here that they used to weigh everything in time. I think you're Brit, right? I think you're Brit. Brit. And the Brits have flags, so that's what this Brito is always saying. We have flags. Let's see.
I'm not a trends. I'm not. I make my own trends. I don't. I don't follow the trends of what's new and exciting. So I don't know what's coming around the corner. So whatever you just wait and see what we bring into the trends.
Yeah, that's true. And I see one thing gets me is you do a lot of breakfast. I like the breakfast stuff. The I think you did something else. I went when I was on your Twitter page, and let me see if I can get there because and yeah, there's a ton of let me see. I'm gonna see if I could share this as well, so people can get an idea of what they're looking at here. My Twitter. Okay. So here we've got let me make sure. This is his Twitter page, and um, and you've got information about how many days left on the hat. There's PJ going on about me, the show, and just updated information about the ship and things going on there. And this is what I was looking at last time. This right here. One thing I love about your page too is your riddles. I think I joined in on the two truths and a lie. That was kind of fun.
You can actually get the reveal before I put it on Twitter because it's already, the poll's closed. I can reveal it here first.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I wasn't gonna say anything just in case, but because I think I like people to go in and check it out. I also appreciated seeing on your page reasons people put to why they should follow you. You have some that have listed quite a bit. Oh my gosh.
A lot of lobster.
Oh my gosh. Hi. So we got lobster. There's the crew right there. That's Gordon, right? Right there.
Gordy.
Okay. And so you guys, his page looks like lots of fun. There's the oh my goodness. Yeah, those are
More creation.
those. Yes, more creations. So by all means, people, just get to that page. Yes, PJ. Wow. um, Sharing his Twitter. Um, um, Time. You don't have to eat the seafood. You don't like the seafood? Don't eat it. Actually, that brings up something good. There are people that are pretty picky. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with
Oh,
those that are
that's a good question. So you do what you got to do. I mean, there's things I don't really like, but I put on the menu anyway. I mean, I could be the most the only put on what I like, but I feel that providing a wide variety of options, and then there's always something available. There's always a sandwich bar. There's always a salad bar. There's cereal. There's toast. Something for everyone.
for everyone,
So
regardless?
well, that's
I
too
mean,
bad.
I can go out to dinner with like a couple friends, and one of them is like, I can't have this or that, and just a few people. I can't imagine an entire ship. I'd be like, look, you guys bring some Tums, bring something, because this is what I'm gonna make.
Yeah,
There is a question from PJ.
most challenging moment at my job. Uh, I think the most challenging thing is it's just continual, especially during COVID here, sailing, and not getting those breaks that you need. Feeding 24/7, 7 days a week, three meals a day. You don't stop. And it's maybe not me as much as my cooks don't stop because they are the ones that are working 24/7. I'm the supervisor. I'm making sure it gets done. But they're the hardworking people behind me that make me look good. So we'll praise them 24/7, right? They never stop. They
Uh,
may complain, but that's just normal. But they work hard,
yeah,
and always a good meal. There's always
yeah,
a good meal.
I bet. And looks like somebody is right behind you. Let me see. Time says as long as you can make fish and chips. He's great. I told you he's a Brit.
I can make fish and chips, but we don't have a deep fryer on board, so I can't make fish and chips. I got to bake it all. Uh,
That
uh,
has to be the hard part, not being able to. I bet they crave fries like bad.
the air fryer style ovens that we have, if we buy the right French fry, it makes a really good fry. So it's just a matter of making sure you get the right fry, coated the right way, by the right company. It's when you're sailing overseas and you're going to all these Middle Eastern countries, you're not getting what you want. You're just getting what they can give you.
That's very true. That's very true. And you'll eat it and like it. And PJ says, thank you for your service, Kurt, and your crew members.
Thank
Um,
you for support. I appreciate
yeah, I bet that they would actually say that you work just as hard as they do. So Glenda's going, now you're going to have to make fish and chips somehow, baked fish and chips, because everybody's, yeah, pretty sad about the no fryer. um, Gap says, "What do you and the crew do for fun? If you have a little bit of time, he might have missed that earlier."
it. Yeah, I play. For me, it's I play board games. So some of the other crew likes to work out a lot. There's a lot of working out going on, exercising. We've done a few bingo nights. We had fireworks here. Just you can see those. I posted those some fireworks that we set off for the day we crossed
Nice.
the equator in the timeline. So we had some cool fireworks. I actually got to set those off. So
Did
they
ya?
organized it.
They
Yeah,
trusted
so
you with that?
good. It's good times. Um,
Nice.
a lot of movies. A lot of movies get
Yeah.
watched. Um,
You need to have a karaoke night.
oh yeah, we did when we were in Diego Garcia. We were able to go ashore and do a little karaoke. So there's a video of that of me singing
Yeah.
a song on there.
Nice. We'll have to watch that. Oh, no, it. Time is just. Do you?
I'll give you. I got a few minutes. If you want to stick around, I'm okay. Two to a cabin. No, I do not sleep two to a cabin. There's 9 of us in our bunk area. If you want to see that video, there's a video of my bunk area on my YouTube and on my Twitter of my rack. Me actually getting up in my rack because I'm on top, three high. There's a video of
Oh
me
my God.
my bed.
Oh my
No,
gosh, that's crazy. I like to make sure that I don't overdo time here because your time is very valuable there. So I've been watching the clock to not keep you too long. But I know that water polo. What? Yeah. Um, I know that I have a feeling though that somebody else is going to ask to do a part two with you because there's a lot of questions there. Have I didn't realize there was going to be this many questions. Sorry, I kind of figured it would
all
be
good.
busy, but yeah. Well, what do you have anything you want to share that's maybe coming up that people can go view, whether it be on your YouTube or the Twitter?
Just right now, the biggest thing is pushing the hat draws that are coming up. Watch us as we're coming home. I'm going to try and do some fun videos in the last week push. Uh, after that, I go on vacation, but I'll still be posting some fun stuff. I think I'm going camping with the family, so we'll probably post some cooking photos from that. Yeah, just keep track, keep following. Don't despair. I'm not going anywhere. Uh, that's my
No.
YouTube. I'll do my best to work on my YouTube while I'm on time off.
Nice. I think you actually have done more with less time than I have with all this time. I'm, I'm like, I need to get him out there. It is hard. So hats off to you to have time to do that. And but it sounds like it's also fun to do as well. Shauna says, love watching your video, chef. Stay safe, and we are all proud of our Navy. Told
Thank
you,
you.
got a lot of fans out there. Um, Let me see what he's asking now.
We do. We learn a lot of things about the ship. So one of the things that I'm responsible for is I have a role of duty petty officer. So what that entails is when the ship is ashore and the duty watch is stood up and everybody else has gone home, and I'm on duty. That means I'm like the second command on the ship. The officer's there, and I'm second, and I'm in charge of everything that happens on the ship. So there's lots of responsibilities to be part of the military, and you got to know a lot of different things. So I can't
Yeah.
even explain with the amount of time we have.
No, no, I wouldn't imagine that. Heesh. And I told you our geek community.
I do not think I do enjoy Star Trek, but I could not give you any reference point. I've seen people fishing from the ship, but not on this trip. No, I've seen it before, but I haven't seen it on this ship. There are guys with their fishing rods, and when we got into port, they would try and fish off the pier if they had the opportunities. Caught a couple things, but I didn't cook it up.
Nice. Thanks for the warm welcome. Oh no, you can't get him started on this discussion. He doesn't have time to
No,
go into that.
I will not choose my namesake over the other one. So
Kirk Picard. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, we're not talking about sci-fi tonight, guys. Ay, ay, ay. These guys. It's getting closer to time though, but again, everybody, please follow, share his page. I would like to see where that's going to go. I actually see that it's going to, oh gosh, PJ, do you watch the Orville?
No, I haven't.
You
No,
guys
no,
have
I'm not.
movie night. You'll have to do show night and watch the Orville because
Mm,
that is something you guys would absolutely love. And I apologize for a lot of the crew asking sci-fi stuff here.
I have watched, so we were okay there.
God,
I have
yes, we got him. We got him in that. Um,
movies and yeah, not all of the seasons. A lot of the first season, the second season. I don't remember. It's been a while.
yeah. See, Glenda's, we can't help
It's okay.
ourselves.
We're all nerds. We're all nerds. Poor Joe.
And see, dark matter. We can't ask him what every show he watches, but I
Every,
tell you what, I'm sure
okay,
he'll be curious.
you want to know what my favorite show is? If I had to pick a show that I wanted to come back, would be Chuck, and that's the show that I would bring back for another season or two. That's gone. Like currently, that'd be my all time. I want to see come back. So I don't know. I've
Chuck.
seen that
Yeah, I
back.
have.
Yeah, I just want to
Yeah,
see it.
I didn't
Just
know it ended, to be honest, though. I think I only got how many seasons does that have? I can't remember. Anyway, I don't want to talk
five.
all geeky stuff.
We're not gonna do
Um,
that.
yeah, we don't. Oh my goodness, you guys. I I forgot to warn you about the Geek Squad. Okay,
Rabbit hole.
but PJ is sharing the link again, and also sharing the YouTube to get you there. Time Profit. If you've not seen Chuck, you should. It's pretty funny. And
Oh man.
oh my goodness, you guys are so funny. So I'm gonna go ahead here and get it wrapped up soon. And I had a ton of questions, but I wanted also to let them ask theirs. We switched from food to geekology, and sorry about that.
All good. All good.
But maybe we can
Another
catch up
time we.
with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe catch up at another time. Maybe after we've had people getting those hats and your YouTube is going on well. And n- time, I'm I don't have time to ask him all these questions, guys. So we will maybe ask him back again if he is gracious enough to join us at later after we've seen you explode, because I know that's going to happen. But I want to thank everybody in the chat for all the wonderful questions. Thank you, PJ, for helping me out tonight, keeping things straight here with me and everybody in the chat. Kurt, any last things you want to share before I part?
Oh, thanks for coming out, everyone. Chat. Thanks, Maria. It was great. I'll love to come back anytime. Just we can talk. We can talk board games. We can talk food. We can talk. I guess Star sci-fi stuff. But I'll see what I can come up with.
We'll
Yeah.
we will turn you into a nerd yet.
Don't worry.
Tracy says, thanks, Kurt, and safe travels. You're very welcome. I enjoyed having you here with us. PJ, again, helping me, saying thank you to everybody as well. We may have to because I did not have time to get through everything I wanted to. But you have been so awesome. Cheers to you and your family. Happy that you'll be going home soon. Keep us posted. We will be watching your YouTube for upcoming stuff, and we'll probably gonna need to have you back to finish.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And I'm still looking, and people are still asking. And I'm sorry, guys, but I want to make sure to he doesn't get rained on. My goodness. So, yes, someone else saying, please stay safe, Kurt and crew. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining our guests and making them feel welcome. You and your crew, awesome job on everything you do. Thanks so much again, and we'll be looking forward to your giveaways. I'm excited to see if I win any of them. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us here on Tea and Telly, and everyone have a wonderful and safe evening. And I guess we will, yeah, we will go out.
Welcome to Sherwood.
That's very interesting. Nobody ever kissed me the way you do.
No, bud. Shake hands now and come on, fight.
I want to help you.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.